Thanks for staying with us. So this segment is brought to you by Lasaco, and they have something called the Lasaco Blue VAL, which aims at expressing love, appreciation, and honor expected to foster a positive relationship for business continuity. And Lasaco brand recognition is here with us, the General Manager, Technical Lasaco, that's Mr. Oluyemi Samson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mariah.
Good to have you, and thanks for the 5 gifts you've given so far. I'm told you even have 2 more gifts, which the next caller, they're able to answer the question, we'll give them. But it's interesting that Lasaco, if we concern Lasaco and Valentine, I'm just thinking Lasaco, Valentine, it doesn't really connect. Tell us, why are you guys doing Valentine or Blue VAL this year?
If I answer you in the language that you use, we didn't concern us with Valentine plenty. However, it's a season of love. And ordinarily, we in Lasaco, we thrive much on relationship. And how do you water relationship if you don't care, if you don't return those favors that you have earned? So it's an opportunity for us to leverage today, being the Valentine Day, to speak back to all our friends like you and the general public who are in one way or the other associated with our business. And also to leverage this opportunity to further engrave the brand in the heart of people.
Okay, all right.
And let us also be aware of the benefits of insurance.
Okay.
So I think you should talk to Nigerians briefly about Lasaco Assurance, what the entity is about.
Well, Lasaco Assurance PLC, it's a company that started in 1979 as Lasaco Assurance Company, Lagos State Assurance Company Limited. But it has evolved. Since 1991, the company became listed on the stock exchange, and we're a public liability company owned by a lot of people, but Lagos State also having a substantial holding in Lasaco. Lasaco has been around for over 4 decades, providing all classes of insurance business, including life, insurances of properties, and also providing services to all industry, especially the oil and gas industry and the manufacturing and construction industry. So Lasaco has actually been tested over the years, and we make boast that our first priority are those who are patronizing insurance, because we're in a climate where insurance is not an easy sell. Even when people actually have the need, they prioritize other things based on the financial constraints, the understanding and perception that they have about insurance. So Lasaco has been able to prove its onions, and major and very recent reflection is our role during the last NSAS crisis. We paid major claims, and for that year, for the succeeding year where all the claims were paid, in our books, which is there for you to see, Lasaco paid about 9 billion naira in claims.
Wow.
And we're still strong and able to still provide that service and assurance.
That's good to know.
Yeah, you said you've been here since 1991.
No.
When? Lasaco?
40
when?
years.
1979.
1979. Wow. So that's even before this new democracy.
Yeah.
So which government? Was it military or?
No. It was
a civilian government.
It was the civilian government at the time of late Latif Jakonde.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to the questions. Go ahead.
Yes, so I want to find out some of the insurance and financial services that you offer to company. Just give us a brief.
Okay, like I said in my intro, we offer our services across all classes of insurance, which include life assurances and non-life insurance products. We are one of the major underwriters for the oil and gas industry. Lagos State, as one of the states, in fact, as a foremost state that has embraced insurance, is one also of our major clients. We provide services also for small scale and growing entrepreneurs. And then majorly, which we're trying to develop more, is to encourage individuals themselves to imbibe the culture of insurance. So we have a lot of classes of insurance that individuals could leverage
Right.
and ensure their own safety and
No,
security.
but your regulator recently had increased motor insurance premium from 5,000 to 15,000. But that's for private
Motor,
motors.
yeah, you got
Are
that.
there any changes to the motor insurance cover? Because many people, I'm having trouble. I mean, I'm trying to get insurance, car insurance, and it's really off the roof, and it's really hard. So how is that going on your end?
Well, now the 5,000 to 15,000 is basically the regulated insurance cover, which we always call the minimum cover that you ought to have, and that's about third party. And formerly, when the price was 5,000 naira, the cover was limited to 1 million naira for property damage. That's the damage to the third party property in the course of using your vehicle, whether on the highway or within the vicinity of your abode, work, or residence. But with the increase to 15,000 naira for the private motor insurance, like you rightly observed, the value of the third-party property cover has increased to 3 million. And not just that, the scope of cover is no longer restricted to Nigeria. So it extends to cover into the ECOWAS countries. So because there is also a pact with the other ECOWAS nation, such that when you use your car across the border into an ECOWAS state, you don't need to buy a new insurance getting into that country. You'll be rest assured that your Nigerian insurance certificate or Lasaco insurance is valid to provide that cover for you.
Okay.
And it's not just covering the property damage, it also covers injury to other persons or death. Now, in the case of injury to other person or death, is unlimited, but it has to be reasonable.
Okay.
Okay, as I'm an individual, I don't have company, I'm not a corporate entity. But I sell small market as a small scale, market woman. What kind of insurance can you provide, and what solutions do you have that, that can entice me to come and join?
Thank you very much. For you as an individual trader, the risk associated with small-scale trading, as you have just enumerated, are not big in size, but they are very impactful. And when the mishap happens, you imagine a petty trader who had struggled to get finance to start that business, and then in the event of a mishap, everything just vanishes.
Yes.
Now, if you get if you need to get back to that business, you will need refunding.
Yes.
Now, for you to get that refunding in the current, it's even made worse now with the current situation that we have with banking.
Yeah.
But in the current Nigeria that we have, you know that access to credit is a big issue.
Major.
But Lasaco Assurance have products that will allow you to engage in some kind of savings that you'll be able to project either for a refunding or for enlarging your business. So we call particularly one of them the Lasaco Executive Corporate Plan, which allow you to save monthly for a minimum period of 2 years, and you have access to the accumulated savings plus the accrued interest. Now, the other good side to that product is that notwithstanding that you are aiming it to accumulate cash for your business, in the event of untimely death, after payment of the first premium, the survivors of that insured will have access to collect the entire sum insured that you would have contributed to the end of the program as a succor. Because imagine a petty trader who asks children to go to school.
So let me break that down to be sure, because I always like to make sure that our viewers understand. So for example, if I'm insuring 10 million,
yes,
and I've saved up to 2 million with you, and you're saying that if the person dies, they won't collect 2 million, but they collect 10 million.
you collect the 10
That's
million.
what it's clear. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, what is the process for the claims, and how long does it take to get your
I know
payment?
that's what you will ask. After that, you're not experience.
Well, it's unfortunate if you had one. The insurance industry has evolved, and there's no hiding place for any operator. But peculiarly in Lasaco, we have a seamless procedure for claims. You are expected to make an immediate notification. Call us by phone so that we can quickly guide you on how to safeguard the remnant of that asset, and then for you yourself to be in safety. Immediately after you have done the phone call, depending on the situation where you are at, we may deploy support to quickly get to you and to give you assistance in ensuring that you still protect the other part of the asset that are not yet affected. However, once you've done the notification, you are expected to provide all of the documentation so that you can validate your claim. Upon completion of your claim validation, we issue you a discharge voucher. The day you sign that discharge voucher and return it, that same day you will get funded and settled for your claim.
Wow.
Fantastic.
So what has the question?
Okay, wait,
Like,
let me pause you for a second because we have a caller who's gonna win only if they're able to answer this question. Good morning, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're
Good
live.
morning.
So Lasaco will
Yeah,
give you a gift if you can answer this question. Before you answer your question, let me just give the question first. Name all the 6 ladies of your view, first and last name.
Without stammering.
Mariah Brown.
That's not my name.
Julu.
That's not my name. You failed already.
Wow.
Has already failed.
You don't fail already, but go ahead.
Hold on, you said your name.
Yes, my name.
Last
First and
name.
last.
First and last name.
Okay, first and last name. Ah, wow. Okay. Ah. Why now? Why now?
Okay, answer your question. You don't fail that question. Ask your question.
Okay, no, I'm not asking a question. I just want to greet you guys.
Okay,
You are doing
thank
a
you.
fantastic job.
All right, thank you
Yeah.
very
Thank you
much.
so much.
God bless you.
Thank
All right,
you.
So someone has a question for you online. It says, do you have an agricultural insurance, for example, poultry?
Not yet. Lasaco, the agricultural
Why?
insurance...
Because the chicken did die.
They can't guarantee the chickens.
What we do in Lasaco is that we do not hastily provide protection for people. Now, every area of specialized insurances require certain competencies, and agri insurance also too require approval by NICOM. Once we're done with building that competencies and we complete the license for that part of the business, we will announce to the public.
Okay. Go ahead.
So what's the future outlook for Lasaco, and how do you intend to deepen the awareness of insurance to Nigerians?
Currently, we are really strategizing, trying to, why not neglecting the wholesale aspect of business that has made us strong up until now, refocus into retail part of the business so that we can actually reach out more, like my sister here have just mentioned, to the individuals, the uninsured, who, just like you have now in the banking industry, having concern for the unbanked, insurance itself is looking to deepen insurance by getting insurance to the least, I don't want to call any person by derogative analysis, to the least financial holding person, such that you can see insurance as a need and not a luxury. So and part of the reason that we are leveraging this arrangement with TVC, we're going to be bringing out a lot of programs relating to how we want to include individuals getting insurances, like for their personal accident. A lot of people get involved in accidents and then depend on families and friends. Whereas you can actually, at a very minimal amount, purchase a personal accident insurance.
All right, let me take this call from Chinonso. Good morning, Chinonso. Are you
as
there?
low as 1,000 naira, depending on
we
the
lost
value
that
of
call. I really wanted to. We have to wrap up on this segment. I'm waiting for 2 more calls to come in, so because I have 2 more gifts. But I'm told that you have gifts for us.
Yes, we do.
I like it too.
We do. You see, how would they
Lasaco obviously is sharing gifts this
how
time.
would they throw me into the midst of ladies?
Wow.
And send me
And you come empty
Mr. Brown, can you see? I'm getting a
on,
gift.
on the Valentine,
Mr. Brown, I'm getting a gift.
And then, even though it has a top red ribbon, remember that Lasaco is blue, and our VAL too is blue.
And your tie is red and blue. Thank you, sir. Oh, this is really gorgeous.
Very nice.
Thank you
That's
so
funny.
much.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Why didn't you use blue ribbon now?
Oh, well, we don't want to veer off totally from the concept of
We even
VAL.
heard you bought us cake.
Well,
That's so nice of you.
Oh!
There are 6 ladies, so there's 2 more for our other ladies.
yes, there are
Oh,
2 more.
fantastic.
There are 2 more.
Thank you.
Because if they're watching, they'll be vexing.
They don't need to watch. We're always honest to relationships, so we know the 6 of you.
So it's Valentine's Day on TVC, Your View this morning. And we have our guest, Lasaco. They gave us gifts, Valentine gifts this morning to Lasaco. They also brought cake. Hey. Lasaco is doing something.
Yes,
Something good.
So whose idea was it to give us a cake?
I think the red VAL has not paid us, so let's just stick to this.
Stick to
this
this.
blue bag. This blue
I said I
bag
have a
has-
call. I'm sorry, I totally forgot I had a caller. Good morning, are you there? Is it Chinonso? Oh, you're there. Yo, thank you for calling. Yes, so let me ask you the question because there's a question that I'd like to ask you. Let me feature because who was our first guest on the show this year?
I can't miss that
Wow.
one.
The very first show this year,
Can't miss it.
2023.
I didn't watch the show. I wasn't around.
Marcel.
I
Thank you
not
very
catch
much,
it.
Jacob from Abuja.
You would have given
Well,
him
thank
an
you so much
opportunity.
for calling. We're still expecting 2 more calls. We have lots of questions. Well, did you have a question for Lasaco? Okay, you've lost that
You'd
call.
have given him
So
the
while
opportunity
we are
to answer
waiting
the
for
first
more
question.
calls, thank you, Mr. Utu. I'd like to do the honors. YK, please, you know you're...
To cut the cake?
Yes, would you like to come and stand? Is your mic properly?
Yeah. No, my mic is. Let me hold it.
Come there.
Hey, I should come
You have
around.
Chinonso. Let me move the cake closer to YK.
Okay.
No, sir, you can have a seat. Don't worry, our
Okay.
guest. Good morning, Chinonso. Are you there?
Yeah, I just wanted to make.
Oh, Chinonso, good to have you on the show. So let me ask you a question from the ladies. The very first episode of Your View, that's our anniversary date. What day exactly is it?
I couldn't hear you. Please, can you come again?
What date
At
is
the
our
very
anniversary?
first show, Your View, the very first day, our anniversary date. What's the day?
Anniversary day is,
Aw.
you people are doing 10 years. You people are doing 10 years, but I don't actually know the exact
The
date.
day. Okay, thank you very much, Jacob.
Give
Should
them
we
an
just give-
opportunity to answer the first
Okay, let me
question.
give you
the names of the ladies.
Okay, let me give you an opportunity. Names of the ladies of Your View. Do you know that?
last
The
name.
full names, first and last. All right, Chinonso, are you there? I think we lost Chinonso. Why can't do the honors?
Okay. Happy
On behalf-
Valentine, ladies.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine to all viewers.
Yeah.
This is a Valentine thing. Thank you, Lasaco.
Okay, cut this cake already.
Happy
Wait, on.
Valentine.
Happy Valentine.
Okay, cut the slides. Yeah, this is do the needful.
Okay,
Let's
help us
I should start slicing it on air.
Let's
Now,
go.
one
Let's
more.
go.
Now, they're rush.
So our husbands can know that we're enjoying cake on
Jesus
air.
Christ.
They're enjoying cake on air.
I want to-
Now they're rush.
Some of us are on the mountain.
Don't mind me. We
But
are not
I
on
think
any
we'd like to just
mountain.
appreciate Lasaco. Thank you so much for this. Is such a lovely gift to the ladies. Oh, nice.
Strawberries.
Thank you so
I
much.
was a diet.
Strawberries
I
are
really-
for love.
We have 2 more gifts, so I really want to give out
affect you at all.
to our viewers.
How do I get?
So
Okay.
if I can get 2 more
It's
calls.
not nice.
can
I just
answer-
take a piece
yeah,
of this.
okay, that's
Thank you.
Ah, you don't like cake? You don't like cake.
He's on a diet too.
YK, don't for my phone.
Okay,
I have Ben.
Mine is on the mountain.
Then
Those people
from,
that, all of you watching, YK is always doing videos of
then
eating
from
on the table.
and I'm-
There you see now.
the show is still going on. I need to take a call.
Thank you.
Good morning. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're live. Thanks for calling. So let me ask you one of the old questions. Who was our very first guest this year?
Governor Sanwo-Olu.
Yeah. That's a viewer indeed. So definitely you're getting our next gift, the next gift. Thank you so much for calling in. Oh, exciting. How's the cake?
Oh,
Very nice.
Nice.
delicious. Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
What's the
Famous
next
girl.
over there?
The way Auntie Yenny is eating it,
Don't
it's
mind
making
YK.
it to be very.
Sorry, my
tempting.
darling.
So I need one more call. We'll take one more call, then we wrap up on the show today. One more call because we have one more gift from Lasaco, and I'm going to ask you a very interesting question. Hopefully somebody can get the answer.
Maybe the cake is very sweet, and I'm wondering about my weight problem. I'm eating with that. I have weight
You have weight
problem.
problem.
Yeah,
You don't
okay.
have to tell me what is
Okay, I think we have to wrap up
Where's
the show.
the
But
gift?
thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure having
Thank
you on the
you.
show. Thank you for the gifts for the entire management team. For you to think of us, we really appreciate you for giving us all these gifts. And to our viewers, remember, be responsible. Don't spread HIV. Spread love this season. Care for each other. And for the husbands out there that are yet to say Valentine's Day, please Greet your
Buy
loved
our
ones.
God is
tickets.
watching you people.
Happy Valentine. Greet your wives.
Buy your view.
Happy Valentine.
Excuse me, why do you people use this your view to be talking to your husband carelessly?
No, I'm not talking
don't
to.
like it.
I don't. I'm not talking to anybody's husband carelessly.
And if I want to speak
Okay.
on behalf of the husband,
Okay, please,
what
sir.
if we get it also from you?
Abi.
At least for this once.
Nima knows the answer to that question.
I don't know.
Let me take Joseph.
I'll be refufuling.
Joseph. Good morning, Joseph. Are you there? I think our final caller this morning.
Only cake that's in my hand.
You're live. So let me ask you.
Ask me simple one.
It's a little one.
Who won?
So
it's my first
what
time.
is
It's my
our
first time
what is
calling.
our Thursday episode called?
Celebrity gossip.
That's Friday. That's Friday.
Thursday.
What's Thursday show called?
Said gossip. So,
Let me give you another chance. Name 3 segments on your view every day. 3 segments. Yes.
Sponsored segment.
Sponsor segment. Okay, I'll give you that.
Newspaper review.
Newspaper review. One more.
Hot topic.
Well
Congratulations.
My first time calling anyway.
First time caller. Woo! Mr. Joseph.
Obviously, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. It was a pleasure giving you this gift. That is all we can take on today's show. Hope you learned a few things as we have. Have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.